In the name of Allah, the Most Gracious, the Most Merciful, the All-Knowing and the All-Hearing, I bear witness there is no God but God, and I bear witness that Prophet Muhammad is a slave and messenger. I seek refuge in Allah from the rejected Satan. In this video, I'd like to talk about the Mahdi, and the system of the Mahdi, and the role of the Mahdi, and some extra details about the Mahdi, and as anybody who's done some research about the Mahdi / Mashiach will rule the world from a spiritual point of view, and maybe a king for the Jews, as a leader for the Jews. So, with all the turmoil in the world and all the chaos that some people are trying to create in the world and have been creating for a while, is obviously a test. Allah says life is a test. You'll be tested with wealth, health, and all sorts of things. Your children, your wife, your husband, your family, of loss, of gains. So there's lots of tests in the world, and basically, the test boils down to, are you going to be in love with the world, or are you going to be in love with your Creator? So it's basically materialistic / evolutionary Darwinism, satanic side versus a spiritual, holistic harmony, balance, and worshipping of the one and only Creator of all that exists. So basically, those are the two sides, and the people will have to choose which side they want. Do they want a side of idolatry and materialism, or they want a beautiful spiritual life and to be close to their Creator? So one of the keys of the Mahdi / Mashiach is that his purpose, I believe, is to bring the Creator of all that exists into the forefront, to bring people closer to the Creator. The Shaitan, the devil, wants to take you away from God and to drive you into the hellfire, where the Mahdi wants to do the exact opposite, wants to influence you to your Creator and to enter paradise forevermore. So a lot of the things going on in the world is basically people are being tested, being tested and put into trials, and to help, inshallah, learn to take the straight path to Allah, the unique Creator of all that exists. So the Mahdi is instrumental in that, and the Mahdi will eventually bring about the world peace via Allah. Allah has power over all things, so Allah uses the Mahdi as an instrument to bring about world peace, to bring about prosperity and abundance, and to live the laws of Allah, the unique Creator of all that exists, and to stay away from the unlawful things that Allah forbids us to do, and to give charity, and to be a positive influence in the world, and to worship and appreciate and be grateful to our Creator for all the blessings that He's constantly giving us, more than we can comprehend. So the Mahdi will be key into bringing about the closeness to Allah, the unique Creator of all that exists. Some people may not understand how that possibly could happen, and I heard a story about a rabbi mentioning about there was a king back in the day that heard about the Mashiach and wanted to know, how is it possible that one person can rule the world in a peaceful way and bring peace and prosperity and all these beautiful blessings to the world via the unique Creator of all that exists, and he just said, he said, well, I can show you if you just get me a few things. And he just asked for a small little chick and 10 very hungry roosters. So basically what they did was they got 10 hungry roosters. They didn't feed them for about 10 days, and they put them in a room and locked them in the room with one little chick, a bowl of rice in the middle, and 10 hungry roosters. And the roosters started attacking each other left, right, and center, and meanwhile the little chick just hid away patiently and waited till they were all tired and basically all bloodied up and beaten up from fighting each other and killing each other off. And then when the chick felt it was safe to come out and all the roosters were either too injured or dead, the chick was able to slowly and safely go to the rice and eat all the rice. So simply, the evildoers and the disbelievers will basically bring it upon themselves their own deaths and destruction and downfall because they don't follow Allah and His laws that are divinely guided, and they don't stay away from the unlawful things that Allah forbids them to do. So they continue to do evil acts and sinful things, and it's not Allah that destroys them, they destroy their own selves. So this is the key of the Mahdi. The Mahdi has extreme patience. He will follow Allah's laws to his best of his abilities and stay away from the unlawful things to the best of his abilities, and will keep a high morality and try to do the best he can to fulfill God's laws and let Allah do the work, and the Mahdi can stay at ease in the process. So it's very much a spiritual battle. It's this battle of good and evil, Shaitan versus Allah. And so right now people, and in this whole process is going to take some time, but this process is going to separate the wheat and the chaff, and the good and the evil, the wicked and the good deed, and the good doers. So it doesn't matter what color you are, or where you're from, or what race you are. What increases you in rank in the eyes of Allah is your righteousness, your goodness. That's what really matters. So Allah takes account of all things. He's aware of all things. He sees all things. And so the keys to the Mahdi and the system of the Mahdi is patience, forgiving people, overlooking their faults, being peaceful and understanding, increasing in knowledge, and always making positive prayers, dua to Allah, the unique creator of all that exists, to bring about world peace and harmony and balance and prosperity and abundance and closeness to our unique creator of all that exists, and to fulfill his laws and stay away from the unlawful things, and a warm feeling in our hearts, and closeness to our families and wives and husbands and children, and for us to do good to each other, and always do it in love and passion. So those are some of the keys of the Mahdi, some of the things that are going on to this day, and will continue to happen. The trials and tests that we're going through. So may Allah guide us. May we choose to be close to Allah and to fulfill His laws and stay away from the unlawful things, and may we all increase our ranks and be together in paradise. Thank you very much.